Hey, good morning, YouTube. It's Donkey Punch back at you with another video. I know it's been several days here since I've done some videos. Just, life catches up with you sometimes, and so you gotta, set your priorities straight. We've had a few wars, and want to, try to backtrack a little bit and get you all caught up. We came back from our scrimmage, and we just really didn't have our game faces on. We faced this clan Persian Wolves, and it's not that they did good, but we just kind of, I don't know. I guess after the scrimmage we'd all gotten kind of lax, and we really just didn't bring it, especially up top. Um, yeah, we did horrible on their bases. I think Drix had a 99 there. I had like an 82 there. Puppy had a 90 there, but I just, weren't able to really get the 3 stars like we wanted to. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into a few of these attacks for you. Show y'all kind of what happened. Well, they also had a Town Hall 10 on their side, so that definitely didn't help things. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get into some of these. We got Drix coming in on their number 6 here on this general type base, and he does a queen walk. Well, and I'm not sure. Uh, there was a Hound in the CC, and I'm not really sure what his game plan was. If he was just trying to keep the queen away from the Hound, because he didn't really funnel her over um, towards like where usually funnel the queen over towards where the rest of your kill squad is coming in at, and he goes a little bit different route here. So I'm not sure if that was planned or if it was just to keep the Hound off of the queen. But either way, it worked out pretty good. I think the Hound, you'll eventually see, it does pop at the end of this raid. But the way it goes through here doesn't really, with the queen not being in there in the center, it really allows the queen to get some work done. Let's speed this up a little bit. It's just the general, running over here. And he does, really good job. See, he's able to keep the queen up the entire raid. Got nice job there holding that poison spell to the very end, keeping those healers up. Now they're just healing the hogs as they're going around. And you see, I guess it looks like a wizard caught on to the Hound there at the very end, and eventually did bust. But by then the raid was over, and it didn't even matter. It's a really nice job. On several of these, I'll show you this raid because they had a lot of Hounds in their CCs. Or some of the replays I'll show you this war. They had some interesting ways of dealing with the Hound. It really worked out. We got Hose coming in here on his even. Looks like a shattered Goho Wee Wee. Now he doesn't have his queen on this one, so he brings a rather large kill squad in here. But he's going to be able to get that kill squad up in there, and they're just going to wreck this entire core on this base. And then he's just filtering in some hogs around. Kind of a little bit of a surgical approach. You can see that his kill squad eventually kind of died out there. But they just did a really nice job of cleaning up that core for him since he didn't have his queen. And then I'm not sure how close he was on time. Let's see, it took a little bit over a minute to get cleaned up, so probably a little bit close on time, but got the job done. Not having your queen and then coming in and taking out your even is a pretty big deal. So very nice job there, Hose. Next couple I'm going to show you, they used this archer healer tactic on the Hound to distract the Hound from literally the entire raid. Works out really, really well. Chuck some double giant bombs there. Gets the pull, and he's just going to set 2 archers back here with a healer on top. And I'll show you on the next raid, but you have to have 2 troops there for it to distract or for it to attract the attention of the healer. If you have just 1 archer there, the healer will just run off. So make sure you have 2 archers there, tanking on that Hound, and then the healer behind it. Nice job here. He's got a set of double giant bombs there and goes in there. He's able to pop those singly with while all his troops are in heal. And he's got his cleanup troops down, and they're just gonna do work. Tons of hogs left. Go ahead and speed this up a little bit. And the rage spell just for shits and giggles. Now I'm going to show you on this one what I was talking about. You have to have 2 troops there to keep the healer's attention. So he's going to do kind of the same thing on this general style base. He's got 1 archer over there, and then he drops 2 barbarians. So here's kind of what happens. After these barbarians over there get killed, then the healer is no longer going to be attracted to just that single archer. And so the healer is going to end up running off. But it does do, I guess, it does the job for long enough to be able to keep the queen up in the fight. And, keep the attention off of her. See right there, the storage died, and then the healer, well, after the barbs died, and then the healer ran off. But by that time, the raid's pretty much over and isn't going to matter at all. You can see the queen's still there in the middle, and the Hound's chasing around a few hogs or whatever. But at that point, it doesn't even matter because the raid's pretty much all but over here. Nice job, Amar. Nice job. But yeah, just keep that in mind. And like right there, if he'd had two archers and 1 barbarian, then he'd have been able to distract that Hound for the entire raid. I kind of like this one. This was Jag coming in here on his even. And I realize this is kind of a crappy base, but he identified where he thought possible big bombs might be on this base, and he saw that just by getting the queen that you're not going to get any real big bomb spots or possible big bomb spots. So he does something kind of tricky here. He's going to bring his kill squad in, but he's not going to bring them in to the same area as where the queen is. He's going to do a suicide king over there, and that's his plan for taking out the queen. See, there's his king goes in, takes out the queen. And that way, I guess he was thinking, there were some big bombs there by the king, and then he'd try to get those taken out, but of course they ended up not being over there. And on this, he's got four heal spells, so hogs are just standing in heals the entire time. Really nice job, Jag. I like that approach to this base. I mean, like I say, it's not a very good base or anything, but still was able to identify that there were no big bombs by the queen, so no use taking a big kill squad that way. And I like to show you all but our Town Hall 8 this time, he actually didn't 3-star their Town Hall 8, but he did come up here and he 1-starred their Town Hall 10. So I'm going to go ahead and show that to you. Really nice job here, Kyle. Comes in, I don't know, I think maybe 4 Earthquake would have taken that out instead of 5. I don't know. I've never actually used the earthquake. I just, I see people, other YouTubers or whatever using it. I think 4 does it, but either way, does a really nice job here. Going in here, gets a little bit of a funnel going. Got his golems in there tanking. Then he's just gonna, P.E.K.K.A. and wizards, with a rage spell. And that's going to be enough to get in there and take out that town hall. I just thought it was a funny raid. Very nicely done. I don't know these teaser bases anymore. They've kind of been outdated for a long time. But apparently, people are still using them a little bit. And he definitely paid for it on that one. They're number 15 coming in there and, 1-starring them. That was a pretty good raid. So anyway, definitely got some better wars for you. We got, after that war, we had, this other, this is the next one after that. I handled that one very nice. And then we're currently in a war here, and we have, 7 attacks left, and 2 bases that aren't 3-starred yet. And so, yeah, 3 bases so far that aren't 3-starred. So, yeah, we're just gonna run all over this. We should be able to pull out a perfect war here, but that'll be for a later time. So, anyway, until next time, YouTube, this is Donkey Punch Gaming signing out.